This is Michael Pick for Master New Media, and we're looking today at the NewsMarket, which gives you a great opportunity to look for news stories, video footage, stills and audio. And the interface obviously also allows you to search by keywords if you're looking for particular footage about particular news items that you may want to cover. The interface is very simple in terms of getting the different items. You use a cart system and a checkout system, so it's very easy to anyone that's ever used Amazon or online shopping. You can preview video footage directly in a mini flash player from the main interface, which is a great way of just getting a very quick feel for things. You can add the entire collection of videos associated with a news story to your cart, or you can view the details and get different individual ones, maybe just the ones that you specifically want. You can also view down on the main page, there's a selection of the latest news items which you can see thumbnails of, and click to play in the preview player as well. So this is just a great way of instantly being able to get hold of content from the main page. Now if you want to be a bit more specific, you can browse by beat, which gives you the opportunity to choose different categories, perhaps the category that your blog is particularly focused on. You can then find videos and news stories that are specifically related to those items. If you're not entirely sure what you want to cover, you can just skip to the latest stories, which will give you the opportunity to see the very latest news that's come in and the items that are associated with that news. Again, you can add the entire collection to your cart or have a look at more, and that'll give you a list. You get really nice thumbnails with a brief description which you can click on to get more information, and it also tells you on the right hand side just how much information there is. You can also decide if you're going to put all of those straight into your basket, or alternatively, as I say, you can click on more and that'll give you more detail, so you can choose which specific items you're going to include and take home with you, download. Here we are then in the further details, and as you can see you get a much bigger description alongside the thumbnail, and if you scroll down you can see all of the different videos that have been associated with that particular news story, which is a very easy way to get lots of different information and group it together. You can also see the different times that the videos are at, so we've got 21 seconds, 1 minute, and you can preview them within a pop-up window by just clicking on this button here. When this opens up, it gives you a nice pop-up that basically allows you to quickly scan through a non-broadcast version, but a very clear and easy to recognize, easy to listen to version of the video, which basically means you can check it out completely before you decide if you're going to download it or not. Further information is supplied, such as when the video was made, who made it, and the contact details of that person as well, so you've got all the information you could possibly need with regards to this short clip that you're going to use. So when you've found the sections and the stuff that you're looking for, it's time to make your selection, and this couldn't be easier. Basically you simply click on the little box that adds it to your cart, and a little pop-up comes up telling you that it's been added. Let's go through that process just one more time. Click on the little icon to add it to the cart, and it tells you that it's been added. I can now see that I've got 2 items in my basket. One more time, click on the add to the basket, and there it is. It appears and tells me that a new video asset has been added. If I click on my contents, I can see exactly what's in my basket before I decide to go to the checkout. And then let's go to the checkout to download the footage that I've decided that I want to get hold of. Now even at this stage, if I'm not 100% sure about the items, I can still click on the preview button and just have a quick second check to make sure this is definitely something I want to commit to downloading. Obviously if you're working with broadcast quality, this is something that you really want to think about before downloading, because it can be quite considerable. Speaking of broadcast standard, here we can see we've got the different settings, and at the moment I'm going to get broadcast standard video in NTSC by digital pull in the MPEG-2 encoding. Now I don't want that, so I'm going to edit my preferences. Because I'm using online news, I'm going to switch from the broadcast standard to streaming media, and this gives me a much more simple selection. I can decide that I want to use Flash video, QuickTime video, or Windows media. In this case I'm going to use Flash because it's quite popular with a lot of the video sites these days, and gives you quite high quality. So I decide that I'm going to save and close. Those are my preferences, which will now be automatically there every time I want to download something. Obviously I can change that if I decide otherwise, and then I just go complete checkout. Brings up the last screen, and here we are. I can see that I've got my FLV files all ready to download, so I just click on those and that goes straight to my desktop. I've got videos ready to edit.